first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 21. 3rd down coming up.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Looking to throw. It's Higgins. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Johnson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
But with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Higgins. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, SC. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And that return backfires on him. Now, our offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry out. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Higgins. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And that sack sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here comes a handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down he goes. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Higgins. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. They'll run the option. Runs through the defender. Oh, the ball comes loose. His legs still churning. Won't go down.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback keeps the football. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer for this offense.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. The quarterback's got it on the option. That game moves the ball out near the 25. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And on the carry, he's heading left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the Trojans are in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Looking to pass. It's Higgins. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. Get some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try the right here. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Little. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 28, Georgia 14.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It's QB sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. USC offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Fighting him off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the toss play now, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Ball carried by the running back. 6-1. Second down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Close to the tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that one.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. 21. And And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. A crucial moment late in this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handoff heading left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He hands it off from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Timeout, Georgia.
And the Trojans will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything, and they put together something here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Of 11. First down for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.